Devil Fruit Podcast. It's your boy.
Hey,
You're
that
not
was
the
good.
boy. I'm the fucking boy. No, I'm
I
I'm
just,
the
hey,
boy.
I'm just here. I'm here to say, I like that intro.
Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I'm
Yep.
Jacob. It's Ethan,
That's me.
I'm
and
Joe.
and there he is.
There he is.
Hi.
So today,
Oh,
we
Joe
are
didn't even get. Hold on, and it's
What?
Joe.
What? I said.
No, I know he said I'm Joe, and I said there he is.
Oh, hi Joe.
Today's
goodness.
okay. Today's
Okay.
Parasyte episodes 17 through 20. We are rounding third, headed to home. It's almost there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta talk about this shit. But first, Ethan has described to us that he has an impromptu question.
I do. I feel like a little question segment's been fun. This one
Yeah.
isn't too hard. I wanted to just hit you right off the dome with this.
So no 50-minute extra episode conversation this time is what you're trying to say?
Right.
Right.
So, I was kind of doing some surfing
Uh-huh.
Oh,
on the
okay.
webs.
As
you
you
know,
do.
on the
questions.
internet. Oh, not
There's
not
so
real
many
surf.
anime podcasts out there. I was like, there's got to be some common questions for all these boys. Turns out there is.
Turns out.
Oh.
And one that I really thought we would crush is this.
Okay.
Are your ear holes expanded?
Listen, they are.
Always.
The internal canal of my ear is dilated and ready to
Perfect.
receive.
Perfect.
Are you ready to prove it?
Punch those sphincters. Let's get in there. The
But
question
no!
is,
Wait. Okay.
That was
All right.
not-
Back to the cakes.
That's not
All right.
what you want. That's not what you want.
the question is,
Oh.
if you could have any anime character on the podcast,
Oh.
who would it be, and why? Anyone
Can
got
I-
anything just straight off the dome?
Light Yagami.
Light
Ew.
Yagami
Ew.
in his
Ew.
prime.
That was
Ew.
just the first name that came to my head, but let me actually think.
Can I have a horny answer and a not horny answer?
Well, you got to give an example of the kinds of questions you would ask. So if you're comfortable doing that, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
The cup size is not an acceptable question.
Can I ask about the dumpy?
Oh
Oh.
my goodness. Can we not say that word ever again?
What if I want to ask Light Yagami about his ass? All right.
What
Listen,
flavor is that cake, bad boy?
What flavor is that cake? Is it holy?
Is it funfetti?
Is it fun? Oh god! All right. I can definitely say I don't know if I would like to speak to Light Yagami.
Oh
It's
man.
kind of a fucking
I
dick.
definitely wouldn't give him my name.
Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair. Wow. Fuck that. Yeah.
Would he
holy
be able
shit.
to write
Listen, that was just
Devil
the
Fruit
first name that came
podcast
to
in
my
his
head.
book and kill the podcast? Like we would just like have no more viewers.
Yeah.
No more than we already have. It's just
Oh,
man.
man.
Did he ever test it on anyone who's like not organic?
I don't
No, it was
I
always
don't
just
think
people.
so.
Like did he ever write like Homer Simpson and just tune in to see?
I don't think he ever did like
They never
thing.
broke the wall. No. They never broke the fourth wall. No.
That would be
Wow.
interesting.
I would've done that.
I feel like I don't know. I mean, I feel like it'd be fun to talk to someone like fucking Armstrong or
Lieutenant Armstrong?
hell yeah. Why would you want to fucking you wouldn't want to fucking talk to
I feel
Lieutenant Armstrong?
I feel like he wouldn't talk very much. He would just be like
He'd
he'd be like, "Oh, your wonderful conversation is a true testament to the beauty of the body and
I enjoy
and it would
compliments,
move me to
Joseph. Thank you
tears."
very much. I enjoy a man
flex
that
the
can
whole
come in
time.
here and let me know that I'm doing good and flex his muscles on camera.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think that would be a good one. A Kamina also comes to mind because I want to get inspired.
Oh, I want him to call
I
me
don't
bro.
even care what he's talking about. He could be talking about the most droll ass shit, and I'm in. I'm rock hard.
Mm.
Okay.
I just need him to call me bro, and that would
And then
complete
I'm
my life.
rock hard. Exactly.
Okay.
I would. I. Oh, you
Joe
know
has
who I want?
struggled.
You know who I
Oh?
want to have a conversation with?
Oh?
I want to talk with oh, I'm spacing on his name right now, but the shadow possession jutsu dude from Naruto.
Oh, fuck me.
The
Oh no.
strategist.
I know who
Isn't
you're
it
Fucking
Shin
talking
something?
about.
it's like SH.
Fuck. Listen, dude.
Listen, we
Naruto's
all
not
have
my forte.
computers.
Yeah, but you put us in a panic state.
Yeah, but we
Um,
all know who you're talking about.
exactly. Why that guy?
I
Yeah.
feel like
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru. Yeah. I feel like he would, I could like bounce some ideas off him, and he could tell me how stupid or like plausible they are, and like I feel like I don't know, it'd just be a
I
good
mean,
conversation.
you could ask Light the same thing. He'll just always tell you you're stupid, though.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think my answer that immediately came to mind when I read the question.
Every boy from Haikyuu.
Well, no, they're too busy practicing. I don't want to distract them.
Amazing. Amazing.
I would want
Oh,
All Might when he was in his prime.
no. Ooh. Again,
Oh.
inspirational.
Yeah, he would just be like full of
That's like
energy.
That's like both of my answers put together. Is
Yeah,
what that was.
he has a great voice.
He does. He's got a sexy body.
Oh yeah. Well, wouldn't need that for the podcast.
I listen. Hey, I mean, people can listen in, but we gonna be watching already.
That's true.
Oh
That's true.
goodness.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Sure,
can't. I don't know.
you don't want to talk to Goku. You don't
I
want to
feel like
talk
he
to
wouldn't be.
Vegeta.
If there was anybody from DBZ, I would talk to like.
Whis. I want to know his
mm,
deal. Where
I
did you
feel
come
like
from, and why are your brothers and sisters
I feel
servants to
like
gods? That's
right,
my main
yeah.
question.
Well, they're like angels. I need the show to start again. Anyway, I feel like I would talk to Krillin, or
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
yeah, and just be like, hey, so like,
How did you
what's it
breed with
like?
an android?
Well,
What was it like?
Give
in
me
the
step by
yeah,
set?
step. I
I
need a
would.
step
I
by
would
step. If you could have a diagram with
I
photos.
need visual
listen.
references.
Listen. Krillin says, and quote, "She wasn't always an android.
So she's got a pussy, is what
Dr.
you're saying.
Giro
Oh, no.
just made some modifications."
So what you're saying is
Yeah, that's
she's
exactly
got
what
a
I'm saying.
vagine,
Yes, they have a child.
a human vagine.
Uh-huh. And then they had Marin, who just grows up to be such a dummy.
Annoying.
But she fills in the, I don't know,
I think
attractive
we're
thing.
also avoiding that.
Did Ethan say
Wouldn't
anything?
you? Yes,
He said All Might.
he
That's
said
right.
All Might. But are we avoiding the topic of bringing on that kid's mom from Gundam Build Fighters
Oh my goodness.
into
Yeah.
the podcast?
How is business? And we're all just
How
kind of
is
like
business?
staring at the camera.
And by business, I mean your tits.
Oh my goodness.
But
Okay.
also,
We'll do a
how
waifu
is
question
business?
at some point.
I
in
was
time.
gonna say this is
Listen.
divulging into just like a.
What do you
different
want
question.
from me? He said anyone, okay?
let's.
I
let-
want best mom on podcast.
Let's get into the episodes.
God damn it.
Let's get into the episodes.
Okay,
All
so
right.
yeah, Parasyte's pretty good this time. I'm pretty hyped.
I sounded so monotone.
Speaking of mothers,
Oh, that's a good segue. Wow.
Yeah.
maybe not the best mom, but also kind of redemption.
Dude,
Little
I
bit
felt
of a
for
mom
her.
redemption.
I felt for her.
Did you?
So
Let's
you
tell them
know,
what we're talking about.
I mean, so basically, I mean, we left off on fucking, I'm forgetting her goddamn name, but fucking Parasyte lady, who's been like the main antagonist for a lot of this. um, she fought the fucking people, and that was cool, and they died, and that was cool. But then she went back and fuck, Mr. Detective Man who lost his family's like, bitch, I got your baby.
Yeah.
So
I mean, good summary. You cut a
and
lot of the
listen,
fat
I
there.
don't know what you're talking about. That's word for word from the
That's
show.
well. Can we talk about how he like took the baby, left a note on the crib?
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
where else are you gonna fucking leave it? On the fridge?
I don't know. Oh, okay, all right. I'm just saying.
So the
Like
baby gone.
that's so
Baby
like
gone.
oh, that's so
He says,
eerie.
Baby gone. He says, go meet him. Go meet up at this park somewhere. Fucking great. So then they meet up, and he goes through the whole. He's like giving her this full ultimatum of like, I'm gonna fucking kill this baby because you don't actually give a shit anyways.
It
And
was yeah, he was testing her.
yeah, and he's trying to give her that test of like, are you at least kind of human? And you really sit there and you think, like, is it gonna culminate in him just like killing the baby, or like feigning killing the baby, and then like she doesn't give a fuck, or what? But
Mm.
obviously, we've been seeing like little by little that she's been gaining these instincts, these human instincts, and then what do you know? She fucking kills him, and she grabs a baby and saves a baby.
Yep. She did that.
Yeah,
And
he's
then
like,
and then later when Shinichi ends up approaching her and she's trying to like she doesn't know it's like she doesn't know how to convey how she's
mm,
feeling now to him.
mm-hmm. She
And
doesn't
then
know. It's all
ultimately
new.
when the police show up, then she like can't. Um and it was just really that whole section was really interesting where she's just like, how do I fucking convey with my eyes
Yeah.
that,
Oh, when
like she's
she's walking towards
trying
him. Can
as
we?
she's
Yeah,
being shot,
let's paint this picture. Like,
guarding the baby.
let's do Ethan. Paint us a
Hello.
visual picture. You,
Oh,
I like the way you did it with Demon Slayer. How you were like, all right, we got the trees and we got da da da.
okay.
Like
I'll
take us
paint
on a
you a word
journey. Paint this
picture.
picture of this lady
We've all
walking
seen the
across.
movies. We're in Sunset Park or something equivalent to it. Just for the
Yeah,
visual.
it's
Just for the
yeah,
visual.
it's
This is
basically Central
Tokyo.
Park. Yeah,
But
that's
here we
yeah.
go. We're in the park. We're up on kind of a stone covered stage area where you might see someone, doing like the community theater. And we got woman on one
Oh,
side
yeah, it is
in
an amphitheater. Yeah.
in a white coat, and our little boy from what looks like should be a Tokyo boy band on the other side. And they're kind of just like going back and forth, and they're
All right.
surrounded by the police force.
The police force.
And the man says,
Fucked well.
take the shot. Take the shot. It's her. It's got to be her. The baby's got blood on it. We're doing it. And he
Oh,
hits her right between the eyes. Dialed in. Dialed that thing in. She spits the bullet out. What do? They
they
all
just
shoot.
fucking open. They just
Yep.
open.
It's just like the Ed Norton Hulk movie. And then her hair comes out to protect the baby, and she uses Luffy's, uh, bounce man powers to kind of just like bounce the bullets off. And apparently, her hair can turn white when she does this. I was very confused about that art creative choice.
Yeah.
And she's slowly just walking towards our boy
Shinichi.
Shinichi. Man, I really wanted to call him Ichigo.
Really?
Oh
Oh man.
my god.
I
That's
don't know
not
why.
even. They're
I
not
don't
even.
look. I know I'm
The,
wrong. I know I'm wrong.
Shinichi go. All
Yeah.
right.
Jeez.
Anyway, she's getting closer. She's getting closer, and Migi is having an absolute mind fuck right now because he doesn't quite understand what's going on.
Oh
Why is
yeah.
she not avoiding this? Why is she not saving herself? She's letting herself bleed out. She's having a
Mm-hmm.
complete meltdown in his eyes. But no, she has gained humanity. And we see it when she passes the baby to Shinichi and says, take care of this little boy because parasites need humans to live.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We're people too. but we need people to survive.
That's
Now I'm
one
gonna
that.
die. Hold the baby. Hold. Oh, you got it. Don't let us. Oh, here you go. Yep.
This is
And
word
feed
for
him
word.
twice a day.
Word for word.
And he
Feed
has
him
some
twice.
blowouts every now and then, so make sure you got some wet wipes on hand.
Oh
He's
my
reading the
goodness.
script right
Okay.
now.
Oh, I'm feeling it come on. Yep. And oh, let's come back to the light one more second. He doesn't like peas. No peas.
Man, Ethan really should have been the voice
then-
actor for the English dub.
And then down she goes. And you know, this guy, the police force guy, is just having an absolute heyday with this. He's getting a promotion. He's got the pay bump. He's probably gonna get laid for the first time in about 15 years. He's ready for it. And we
Oh
see
my
that to come to
goodness.
light in episode 19.
What?
Someone else can take it from here.
You see this come to light in episode 19.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
given
get
control of
laid?
the operation.
Oh.
Oh, I thought, well, no, because you ended it on him getting laid, and I was like,
Yeah, I
when?
was like,
Was that
what?
like a post-credit scene?
I was
No.
like, did I
Like,
skip
Well,
They're
something?
talking about his promotion.
I
Yeah,
know,
the guy
but you
mentions it.
ended, okay.
But you ended on
okay.
he's gonna get laid.
So,
I mean, he probably did, right?
I
Just
don't
his
know.
wife.
I don't,
we've fucking know.
We have
He
no
took
evidence.
down like the queen bee.
Yeah.
But he didn't though, because
In
obviously,
his eyes.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, in his eyes, but then like immediately, like they give the fucking like control over to this fucking like GI Joe dude with a scar on his head,
But-
and he's like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna kill half of like the fucking town council.
But I feel
And,
like
like,
we gotta
that's my
talk
thing.
about the significance of it. Like she was like she demonstrated what she could do in that first fight, like right at the beginning of that one episode with the 3 other parasites against it. Like she demonstrated what like her strategy and like all the things that
Yeah,
she had on top
Incredibly
of
good.
her. And
Incredibly
like
good.
so she's definitely one of the strongest. And then all of a
I
sudden
think
she's
she's
out
one
of
of
the
the
picture.
smartest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then she can like, she's just out of the picture because she did that human thing of putting something else above her self-preservation, like what Jacob said one time.
Yeah.
Like,
Which, by the way, only highlight I have from that fight with the 3 parasites, if I may, because
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like it was a bad fight. It was cool, but I just didn't feel like we needed to talk about it too much. Only thing
Sure,
I
yeah.
really liked was when she split into 2, and that half of her that was just like a fucking body with a big toothy mouth. Like when it ran past the couple, I thought that was funny as shit.
oh, I was legitimately like, I had to like double take that. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
who is this? What is this?
I just like that. I liked how like that happened, and then they like follow her, and then she's like, then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we just saw, and we just saw some crazy shit with some fucking like half head mouth thing, and she's like, oh, well, not me. I mean, fuck, I got nothing in here, and she just like splits her fucking face like in half, and I was like, yeah, this is good. I like this.
Yeah,
It's funny.
she's like, can't be me. My head's empty.
Yeah.
What?
So, anyways, but yeah, no, it was. I'm really curious about why she has evolved in that direction, and say like the mayor hasn't, because they
I
both
think it's all
seem
because
like
of the baby.
what?
It's all because of the baby.
I think it's because of the baby, but it's also
she,
because of human interaction. The mayor hasn't really interacted with real humans.
Yeah, the baby
no,
spurred
because he
her
had, but
to
no,
do
no,
that.
but he had to become the mayor. And we see how he can fake it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
the whole
different.
politician thing
Like-
is literally just to say like politicians are corrupt, and it's like kind of a message. I
Absolutely.
think that's the
Sure.
only reason he's mayor.
I mean,
No.
fuck yeah, dude, eat the rich. But like,
No,
I guess
yeah.
my thing is just I guess it has to be the baby. But was it because she had the baby, or is it because she had to raise the baby?
It's
You know what I mean?
so yeah, so like the human, they both had human interaction, but the impetus was different. So the guy who became mayor, he went in it through a politician. He went through the human interaction as, how can I control these people to get them to give me what I want? And she went into the interactions with, I am raising this thing. I'm curious. I'm curious about humans.
Yeah, she's trying to
she went
learn.
to she
so I
wanted
guess
to know what she was doing.
does it
or
really
what she
just come
had.
down to that each of these fucking parasites has a personality, and that's really where it's coming from? Or is
I
it,
think
or,
so.
or is it because of the host that they take, or is it both?
Oh,
That's
I
a good
didn't think
question.
about
That just
that
popped into
I'd
my
be
question.
brain.
interested to know if the guy who the mayor had taken over was actually running for mayor prior, if he was
Right.
just some Joe
Well,
schmo.
right, but also like
Oh.
that just immediately made me think, like, what if as you
Sure.
progress, you're starting to connect more and more with that host brain, or
Uh-huh.
no, the brain's technically gone. But I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know.
I
It's
I
think
just
get what you're saying.
I'm just wondering because
that's a good question though.
I was just curious why, like, because it seems like there's other parasites that have progressed at the same level that she has. So why haven't they also been seeing these inklings? I guess they have a little bit because we've been seeing some parasites laugh,
Well, I
but
think
Yeah.
I think it's the reason that they're all at different levels or at all different places in different areas is because one of the themes and one of the ideas that they pose in the show in these past couple episodes is like she even says the main lady who dies, she says us and humans are part of the same whole. And so I think it's all
yeah,
relating that they're so similar to humans.
mm,
Like there are parasites who are better in smarts, there are parasites who are better in strength, and there are parasites who grow quicker or whatever. And
yeah,
it's highlighting the similarities. And I loved that. Like it reminded me of like that main message in Alchemist where they're like that when they're learning and they say everything is one or all is one and one is all kind of a thing,
yeah.
and it's all just talking about the unity of the universe and how nothing can be without something else almost. Uh,
How do we
Talk about
feel?
a tangent. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, but it's that's really the biggest discussion piece I think from these 4 episodes is like that
Mm,
section. Because the next 2 episodes are also very good, but it's kind of moving. I feel like those are going to play more of a part into the last 4 than
right.
Yeah.
the first 2. Um, how do we feel about this fucking serial killer guy? He
Oh,
was in the first episode, right?
what?
What?
Because he was in an earlier episode for like a clip, for like a just a snippet. Because I
Really?
remember the visual of him in the warehouse stabbing that girl.
I think you might be
Right?
right.
I don't know when.
I don't. I'm not sure, but I want to believe you.
Like, I don't know why,
Being
but like when
honest.
we got to that scene, and I think it was his face, and I was like, I remember this like image earlier, and I don't know
Hmm.
when.
Hmm.
But
I don't
regardless,
remember that,
I don't know.
but
Like,
it's
it's
definitely
just.
could have happened.
But so okay, so we got another fucking guy who's sensitive to parasites like wavelength, except now he's not a
I think
dumbass
it's
girl who thinks she's in love.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's less of the wavelength thing, and he's just like, because he's like, I've
He just
become such a
understands like their
monster.
killing intent.
Yeah, like I can pick one
Yeah.
out because I've become so close to one
I
in a
yeah.
way.
But do you
I
think that's
love
but
his
do you think
backstory. By the way, that
but
was
but do you think
so good.
that's actually how he's grasping that, like, the difference, or do you think it's his way of thinking that?
Oh, that's. I mean, that's a. I feel like that's a question that I, on a scientific level, I might agree with, but I also don't know if we'll ever get an answer to that
Or is it like
necessarily.
literally like what you're saying? Like I mean, I guess he's just looking at their eyes and he just knows.
I
I
think
Dude,
it's
guess.
that
almost the kind of
moment.
thing where
Oh,
like certain animals are able to see like different color spectrums and stuff,
oh, you
and
think
it
it's
could
Yeah,
like
be just
that?
something like
like the
they're
pistol shrimp.
they just explain away like that, where it's like
Maybe.
he gets some kind of like frequency or sees some kind of color, like
He can feel it in his bones.
yeah.
Spidey senses are tingling. Oh,
His serial killer
I
senses are
mean,
tingling.
it's really just some anime bullshit they write in to make things interesting.
Yeah, and
but it was
I
so
gotta
well
say, like,
done.
I have enjoyed the extra like chaotic element that he brings.
Mm-hmm. He's a
I think
wild
he's a good
card.
character.
Yeah, because it was very interesting. Not only like having the scene where he finally like shakes up Shinichi, and like that was
Yeah,
interesting.
and he goes out One Punch Man, where they're
Yeah,
like,
Right?
okay, now
Yeah.
we'll animate
dude,
him.
dude, his
Yeah.
fucking face, like, dude, that face, I was like, man, that's like ingrained in my brain. Was
Yeah.
that look that he gave him? I was
It
like,
was
God
very
damn.
well drawn. Yeah.
It was very well drawn. I really like shit like that. And that, you're totally right. It's just like when Saitama gets serious. It's that same fucking face.
Yeah.
But I also like how when they decide to bring him out for their big stint. Um, I like how as soon as they bring him out, he's like, "Well, I'm just gonna fuck with everybody," because like they're giving me so much power in this because they don't know the difference. So I'll just tell them that this guy's a parasite, and even if he's not, why do I fucking care? And
Mm.
that became the immediate thing, and I thought that was super interesting because I was like, wow, this is devolving like really fast because it was like a really good plan, if I may say. Like
Yeah.
they had this whole setup, and they're bringing, and the only thing that they didn't think about was the fact that the parasites have everybody who's a parasite is on their like psychic wavelength, so they
Yeah, their
know when they're
telepathy.
dying. So that was the only problem with that entire plan was if they had known that, then they knew that it wouldn't have worked because they would have
Yeah.
figured it
Yeah.
out immediately. But otherwise, it was just pull out the seven, fucking take the one off to the side, and then move the buses and all that shit. I was like, dude, this is lit.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't realize what the buses were all for until after the first lady got killed, and I was like,
yeah, and then they
Yeah.
move them over so that you don't see the bodies.
"Oh."
And I was like, this is so interesting. But then, of course, because the serial killer, when they bring him out after the fucking one lady busts up the fucking
Equipment.
the equipment, and then he comes out and he just starts going, it's that guy, and then it's just a fucking dude, and then everything just fucking falls apart.
Yeah.
Well, no, they were all in a line, and he was like he reacted like as if he saw one, and then one of the dudes shot dude, and he was like, no, 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 not like that guy was just human, like you
No,
dummy.
Joe, he did that on purpose.
I don't think he did.
He
I was
100%
gonna
did that on
comment.
purpose.
I was gonna
He was
comment that I
so
was
fucking smug
surprised.
about it. He was so smug about it. He
Well,
was like,
yeah.
oh.
No, he was smug like when it happened. He was like, "Oh, shame, it was a human," but like,
Right, because he did it on purpose. That's like, no,
Aw.
I don't even think that's arguable.
I was
Why
like,
would no,
that,
no, no,
I
no,
was
no.
about to make a comment about like how I was upset that he hadn't like just pointed out a human as a parasite for fun yet.
That's
I
what he
really
did.
didn't.
That's what he did.
I did not
I
take
was
it that
I
way.
was on Joe's side too.
Oh
where I
my
thought
fucking god.
he saw the woman and then said they're all in the line.
Yeah,
It
and then the
doesn't
army dude was
correlate
just
to me, I
confused.
guess. Now that I think about it.
The army dude was just confused as to which one he meant.
Every
Yeah.
single time that he's
Well,
pointed out a
maybe.
parasite and it was right, he was dead on. There's no
Yeah.
way that he didn't, that he was like, I don't know.
Well, because
Yeah.
his words weren't specific.
Now
Right,
that I
because
think
he
about
wanted to cause fucking mayhem. He
Yeah, you
wanted
might be
it to
right.
be.
I-
He wanted the chaos to come out.
I want to agree with you because I want to see that, but I
Go
don't think
rewatch
that
it.
happened
That's all
in
I
that
gotta
section.
say. I'm sorry. Like, I got nothing to say on that. I
we got
don't
some
know
hot
how to
takes
fucking
tonight on Devil Fruit
I-
Podcast.
yeah. Fuck. It all falls apart regardless. And then of course
Uh-huh.
we learn that Mr. fucking Alpha Boy with headscar, he doesn't give a fuck about casualties.
Oh,
That's
that
not
was
what
one
he
of my favorite lines.
that's not what he's here to do.
No.
He's not trying to
He's-
save people.
He's trying to fucking succeed
trying
in the
to-
mission, baby.
He's trying to
Yeah.
clean the house.
he
That's
He's
right.
trying to
he
he's trying
gets
to
one.
he's trying
So,
to drain the swamp.
Explain this to me, guys, because I got
Drain the
confused.
swamp.
So
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
the mayor, I thought the guy who was in the lobby, who was young looking, was the mayor. And then they go up to the second floor, and you see the guy who I now realize was the mayor, maybe. So
Wait,
The
what?
one on
Wait,
the second floor that actually
So-
has the big fight that we see is the
yeah,
same
like
dude
what?
that
What's
fought
the
him in
difference
the forest.
between the two guys that are both kind of like the top of the food chain of the parasites?
I
Because
don't
one of
know.
them's the mayor,
yeah.
and the other guy is the guy who fought
Shinichi in the
Shinichi
forest.
in the
Shinichi in the
forest.
forest.
Yes.
That the guy who fought Shinichi in the forest was never running for mayor, or was never like
No.
okay. So see,
No.
they do look kind of similar. It's
They
just the one
do.
guy.
Well, no, they do not.
A
What?
little similar, but no. Yeah, no,
Y'all,
the one that
yo,
looks
I'm getting
younger,
upset.
the
Wait
one
a
the one
minute.
that looks younger and is standing at
The
the
One of
one
them
with the
just
podium
looks like
at
the
brown
the
younger
end
hair.
version of the
is
other guy.
The one with the brown hair versus the one with the black hair with the longer face?
they don't have different color hair.
They do have
They
different color
they
hair.
do kind of.
Oh
All right,
shoot. Okay, I'm gonna
that might have
stop
been a
Oh
dumb
my
talking.
question.
lord.
I just wanted
Oh
to make
my
sure.
god.
I just wanted to make sure I was on the same page. All right.
Suddenly
So
I feel like
yeah,
I'm watching different shit than you guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Shinichi had no character growth in these 4 episodes because
Well,
He
he
took
was
a
just an
fucking back.
observer.
He took like the back burner on these
He
four.
did.
yeah,
You know what he did? You know what he did? He's Goku healing up, waiting for the final fight is what he's doing. And then he's
Except that
gonna
instead
show
of
up and
healing
he's
up,
gonna
he's
be
just
like,
kind of like standing around like a bitch.
yeah,
yeah.
he's hiding in the armored car, man.
I know why he's doing it because Migi doesn't want to help.
Yeah,
That's why.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also he's done all this work with the detectives and they don't know that he has Miki
Yeah,
yet.
they still don't know because
I think
obviously
they
it's a big
suspect.
problem.
I think
Oh,
the
they
one
100%
guy
do.
who went to the school
Oh yeah, that old guy knows.
kind of.
He's super
I
suspicious.
don't think he knows what he knows. He
He
just
knows
knows
that,
there's
like,
something.
There's a
Yeah.
parasitic element to that boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
But- but, like-
you said that right. He doesn't know what he knows.
It seems like in this situation, it's just like Shinichi can only say like the bare minimum, and if he goes any further than that, then like Migi's like not on board, and that's
Right.
why he's having to hold back. I don't know. I
So
guess,
what did we think
What?
of this like tear? This run
This
this
what?
military guy makes.
it's,
Like, do you think that these shotguns
At what
should
point?
have the effect that they're having?
oh yeah, I mean, I think I
It's
like
believable?
I think so.
I like it. Yeah.
I think it makes
Um,
sense, and I think I understand like why he went that route, and especially if you're gonna be a fucking cop who's just no fucks given about civilians, I guess, then yeah, I mean, fuck it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up.
The
but it
hostage
works.
situation was pretty tense.
Oh, like just
Like
no fucks.
when they're like
Just-
shooting
yeah.
people in the lobby, and it's like,
Well, because he hits the point. He hits the point where he literally like when they get upstairs, when he literally just says, "Just shoot everyone. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter."
No,
Like-
yeah,
Yeah.
because they separated, they split up, and they were like, "How are you gonna tell?" And he's like, "I'm getting the hang of it. Like, don't worry about it."
Yeah,
then they get
the guy
it,
asks
and
him
the
after
dude's
they
like,
kill one.
Yeah, he's like, "How did you
Yeah.
know?" And he's like,
I
"I had a feeling, but just
just
kill
shoot.
everyone."
Just kill everyone.
Yeah,
And it was
I
just like, fuck, dude. Like, okay, damn, all right. Which
But
then,
I
mean,
feel like
to
the
his-
horror elements are really coming together now.
it's
Yeah.
like that kind of shit. That kind of shit. You sit there and that's like that element that comes in where you sit there and you go, man, should we even be rooting for humanity here? Like, fuck. Like you
Yeah.
get a character like that where you're like, damn, that they don't feel very very good guy. They
Right,
don't.
yeah.
It's like, I mean, yeah, it sucks that the alien, but okay. I mean, I
He's
guess
I
the
know.
yang inside the yin.
yeah, fuck, dude. So, I mean, I thought the part with the fucking guy with the five parasites was cool about how he can just like fucking like absorb shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because
Uh-huh.
because essentially like his whole body almost at this point is a parasite. I'm almost confused about like how much of it is even like a host anymore.
I know. when he
right?
said to these guys, "I'll give you 2 minutes," and just stood there,
Yeah, and they all just like they
I
like
was
literally
like, "What is he about to do?" And
They-
then you
they
hear those
literally,
sound
like-
effects happening.
yeah, they literally ran out of bullets. Like they
Yeah.
fucking just
Uh-huh.
emptied.
And
Emptied
he's like,
clips.
"Wow, you gave
You-
me a lot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like how we got a like almost a teaser of that happening, because the main lady who got killed in the earlier part of this section, she took a bullet in the head and spat it out.
Yep,
He took
it's a
the
buildup.
bullets everywhere, and then like was able to move them inside his body up to his hands,
Right.
and then just like
Throw
throw
'em.
them. I guess.
And I guess they are good at like building up a foreshadow and like kind of
Uh-huh.
igniting it later. So with that being said, if flamethrowers don't come out once in the next 4 episodes, then I
Oh,
don't
that's
understand why they brought
right.
that up twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
dude,
forgot
thought
about the
that too.
flamethrowers.
They have to bring up fire at least because I mean, not only did they have a scene with Migi saying that, and then they also had to go back to it and then have Shinichi tell the military man, "Hey, flamethrowers," and he goes, "Well, maybe." And it's like, all right, dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, because it sounds so elementary, but then even the dude's like,
But bro,
actually,
I mean,
that
listen,
might work.
listen, dude. John Carpenter's The Thing. That was the ultimate. You had to burn the body. You have to burn the fucking cells. It's got, you can't leave anything. You
Right,
gotta
yeah.
fucking burn it all. You can't leave shit. That's why that movie was like that, and it's just like this. You gotta burn that shit. Get it out
This
of there.
episode was also the first episode I had like a problem with the writing. If you look at the comments, I didn't realize that there were even comments on Crunchyroll, but
I didn't know that either.
I saw it this time. Where the big bad guy says
Uh-huh.
to the like 5 task force guys, like, "Hey, let's go over to this room. There's more room."
Yeah, that was like a fucking martial arts movie. That was
Turns his back
that was
on
like
I
Bruce
liked
Lee.
it.
task force.
I
That was-
liked that so much.
Did you? Because I
It's
was like,
such a
this doesn't
power
make any
move.
sense for the narrative.
it really doesn't. It really doesn't
It's
make
such
any
a
sense.
power move.
But why the fuck would they do that?
And why would they shoot him immediately?
Just
Like
shoot
they've
him
been shooting everyone else.
immediately.
That's a
Shoot
good
him
point.
on
I don't know
sight.
why. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like,
I
"Hey,
mean,
over here, you can shoot me
over here you can shoot me. It's like, bruh, how about as he turns his back, just fucking shoot him? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
what all the comments said.
That's fair.
And
it
that's
was
super
very
fair.
different from the
It was
rest
just
of the
it
show.
was literally like a scene out of a fucking like Bruce Lee movie where he's like, let's take it outside.
Yeah.
No, it's
And he-
Goku and Vegeta being like,
Yeah.
let's go out to this desert away from civilians.
Yeah, except that he just wanted, I guess, the room to throw the bullets back, I guess, or something.
I don't know.
Or he just
Maybe
wanted
to
a
give
cool
them the
scenic space to fight.
or he wanted, yeah, right, with the
Yeah.
epic lighting.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he wanted to give them their best shot, because he was all like, I want to observe how they fight.
I
Like,
guess
that was the thing
yeah,
that he said.
and it
you
really
know?
isn't the problem of why he would say it. It's just why the fuck the SWAT guys are like, well, I guess let's follow him into this room.
right?
Like
Yeah.
that's where it stops making sense. It's like I can understand him doing all of that. That's
Yeah.
feasible. It's just like, yeah, like fucking. I would literally just be like, okay, and as he turns around, I just pop it in the back of his head.
Can I
Like,
tell so one of the guys I respect, like the last one who's like barely still breathing after they're all been like just taken down by the parasite, and he's like, oh, it must have been his protective body armor or whatever.
yeah,
And he's like writhing on the ground, and the parasite's like right up on top of him, and he flips around on the ground and shoots him like right in the head. Like I
Fuck yeah,
know it
dude.
was like I knew it wasn't gonna kill him, but like
Give
in
it your
all
best
of
effort.
that, he was accurate and lethal.
A for effort.
Like I was like, you know what, dude, you get a gold star.
You
Like
get a gold
hell
star.
yeah.
Here, I'm gonna stick this gold star onto your bleeding head as you die. But
Oh,
just
smudged.
know,
Oh.
oh shit, oh the
Won't
sticky
stick there.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude, the sticker stuff doesn't want to go in the blood. Wait, I
You
gotta
just pass
put
me
it.
one. I'll try it over here.
No, yeah, you take
Yeah.
it over.
Yep,
You
right
can
on the
eat-
boot. Yo,
Oh, on the boot.
Maybe-
It's on the
maybe-
boot. Eh?
or these might be my size.
I'm so done. Wow, I'm so done with you guys. Oh, my gosh.
god. Oh, these might be my size. Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, but basically, ultimately, it all culminates and it ends with the other squadron going into the fucking like boardroom area, not the boardroom, like the big conference hall, like a Senate conference hall style looking place, and you see the mayor standing at the podium, and that's how that shit ends. And it's like, oh boy, oh, now we get to see the mayor do thing, because all we've really seen him do is stand around and be menacing.
That's
But we
true.
know he's got power because the other guy said, "You can get out of this easily."
Yeah, and then he just said, yeah, it's just not really worth it. Which I don't really know what he means by that either. I guess because like regardless of what he does, like people will have figured him out more or less, I think, or something. I don't know. Or I guess they'll just hunt him down regardless. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to say.
yeah. But that's how that ends. Um these episodes were definitely stronger than the last four.
Yep.
The last four was, I think, I bet you, even with these last four episodes coming up, I bet you the last four is gonna be like the weakest moment of the whole show.
Yep. I agree with you.
Yeah, the last section was like it was like
It was just like fine.
comparable. It was like comparable to like backstory dialogue to get you into the story. Like it was all a bunch of build up for this.
Yeah, and like
It
I
was
didn't
yeah.
even I never like was watching the last four episodes and I thought, oh, I'm not enjoying this or I'm getting bored. It was just like, I don't know, I finished them and I went, all right, and that was kind of it. This
Uh-huh.
one was a little more engaging again, which is what I was looking for, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm mainly just really fucking curious how this is going to end in four episodes now.
It's just going to be
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like we are at the last fight. Like this is the fight. Like
I
this I feel
maybe,
like everything is culminating
but
at the end of
so do you
this.
think? So then, fuck, dude, you know who the eye guy is? The eye guy's gotta be the multi parasite guy.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's the
especially after the way
mayor.
that uh Irigami reacted to him.
Oh, dude, yeah, he just like shit bricks
Yeah, I think there's even more parasites in
Oh.
him now than there were before.
or something. Yeah, absolutely. Um, so because I just don't like I think I was the one who brought up that I thought it was going to be the woman, and then the woman's fucking dead now, and then otherwise like y'all were thinking like the mayor, and I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be the mayor.
I said it
I
might
think
be
his face
Shinichi.
lines up with the guy with the chin.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm curious because I don't know. Um, and I guess my big thing is like how is Migi gonna finally come around to wanting to assist him,
I just don't see
or
any way that they can compete with that. That Migi
yeah,
can compete with the guy with the multiple parasites.
it doesn't
Right.
feel like there's been enough training.
And can we talk about like the the teacher lady who died? She said that she ate like what 32 or 36
Yeah,
people,
Yeah, something
and
like that.
she was like this is a small number because I tried to eat like human food and it's possible blah blah blah. So it's like how big are the other numbers? You know,
I
like
mean, I mean, obviously, like she started to grow curious very quickly, and then she started diverging into where she
yeah
went. So you got to think like the other ones, they've been just going straight instinct the whole time. So it's got to be a lot. I mean,
yeah.
obviously, the news can't stop talking about like the mincemeat murders like every episode for the longest period of the show. Um, yeah, it must be like a fuck ton of people. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
Yeah.
right.
but all
Huh.
right, guys. I mean, I mean, again, my rating hasn't really shifted. I'm still at an A. I'm not like I don't see how in the last four episodes how this could go into like my big boy rank where it's like woo like that shit that gets me excited just like saying the name. I don't see it
Right.
doing that, but I do really like the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
I
right there too. I think this is gonna be something that I like will reference in the future
Yeah,
because it's a lot. It's very different from other things I've seen,
for
and the
sure.
way that they have written the show, I think, is really interesting. Like it's really well done
it
and
is
makes
for
you
sure.
like it's given us a lot to talk about. We're just
Uh-huh.
watching 4 episodes every time. Like
Yeah, there's a lot of
I'm
content.
impressed how much we have to talk about on like a higher level than like when we watched Demon Slayer when we were just kind of like geeking out about the action sequences. Like this actually gives you a lot to think about
Right.
um, on a more like psychological level, I guess.
Yeah, and
Mm.
it's definitely little more serious theming than science
Yeah.
fell in love, but I tried to prove it.
Yes. for
I
him to
know,
say.
I know, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that it would have more serious themes than science fell in love, but I tried to prove it.
So I tried to prove
The only
So
thing,
I
the only thing with
fuck,
these episodes where I
fuck.
was kind of like,
I've said it so many times I can't even remember. Anyways,
anyway.
why is Morano still around?
yo, I
Or
don't give a.
what
I don't
is?
give a.
Oh,
I don't give a
oh my gosh.
fuck. I don't
I
give a
was
Like,
fuck.
If they
I
don't,
was
if they
slapping
don't put a
myself.
bow on that in the next 4 episodes,
Killer, killer.
Dude,
Just
I thought
fucking
she was
killer.
gonna die.
Killer,
She
killer,
was doing
stab
the
her.
she was
Stab
doing the
her.
classic like horror movie thing at the park where she was
Yeah,
running
she
away.
chased him.
She
Yeah,
was
yeah.
leaving. She was gone. And then she turns around. And I was like, "Don't go in the closet." Like I had that kind of moment. I was like, "Don't open
Yeah.
the door." Like that kind of energy was just I was
Just-
smacking the bed. I was like, "What are you?"
just-
I was like, "Don't do the stupid thing.
Killer.
Don't do
Just
it.
Kill her.
Don't
Just fucking
don't
stab
do
her.
it."
Just fucking
Oh.
stab her and eat her. Just fucking get rid of her. I'm so
I-
over it. I'm so
Oh.
over it. Who cares? Who cares? Who
I
fucking
mean,
cares about this chick? She's just
I
like
think- Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be a happy ending for those two.
probably whatever.
And I don't think he deserves that. I don't.
Oh, that's the hot
God
take right
damn.
there. Jeez.
God
I
damn.
don't think so.
The
He hasn't
extra
done
bit
anything
of
to that girl to deserve her.
That, no,
She's
oh,
been, like-
okay. In that sense, I agree with you. In that sense, I
Yeah.
agree with you.
I don't. It's
Um,
not that I want her to die or like live or.
I just
anything
kind of want
because
her
I don't
to,
think
like-
she's necessary. It's just.
That's how I feel. I'm just like, whatever you want to do to get rid of her is like where I'm at. Like, if she
Yeah.
just doesn't show up for these next 4 episodes, I'm completely okay with that. Like,
I don't
like-
see how she will if it's all
dude,
this big fight.
you fucking know she will though because she keeps popping up every 4 episodes. She
Yeah.
pops up, and they always have these moments of like. It's just like her going through the same. It's just like what Ethan said, I think, last episode or the episode before. Or it might have been both. I don't know. But she keeps saying, "Is it really you?" And I'm like, oh
But
my
then-
God, I don't fucking care.
But then
I
she had the
don't
moment.
care.
But then they had the moment of like he returned.
It is you.
and that whole thing. And,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and
Wow,
he had
I
that light
feel
switch.
so fulfilled. I feel so fulfilled that Murano gets to realize that it really is Shinichi all along. Who cares?
Oh,
Fucking
jeez.
parasites are murdering people. Like, who fucking cares? Oh man, like, listen, Joe. Like, I mean, you gotta hear me out because obviously, like, when we were watching Science Fell in Love, it's not like I don't like the lovey-dovey stuff. It's not like I don't
Right.
like all that corny romantic shit. I have a good time with that. But in this show, it's so blatantly unneeded.
Yeah.
Like, he's
But
got
we
more
left
than
her.
enough to worry about.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right now we left her, and she's in the city that's like the feeding zone, right?
She's been there
Because
like
she
the whole
followed
fucking
the
time.
yeah, she followed the teacher into that place.
She's
and
always been
I
in
think
danger.
she's-
She's
I think she's
constantly in
back home
danger.
now.
You think?
Unfortunately, I think she's not in harm's way.
after she like cussed, and the old man was like, "Hey, young lady, shouldn't talk like that."
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Because I think she like because they have the scene at the school after that where they take him away from the school and she's
Oh,
like,
that is after that.
I'm
you're
so
right.
fucking done with
Yeah,
this boy
you're
leaving
right.
this school, and we're like, so are we. God damn
Like here can I if we could
We're
just
like,
talk
"Sorry."
yeah if we could just talk about it for a short moment. And and this is like just in a broad sense, and it's not that Parasyte is the only one that does this, obviously. Can we just be like done with the fucking high school kid thing? Like,
Yeah.
how many shows have to be a kid in high school and then thing happens? Like, it gets
It's-
to me.
It's so deeply intertwined with what anime is. I don't know if you could ever get away from it.
Yes, you can, because think about all of your favorite shows. How many
They're
of
all,
them?
They're all
How
deeply
many of 'em?
fantasy, though.
Right.
Even Dragon Ball Z has a high school segment.
High school segment. But it's not. Listen,
Yeah.
if I sit back and I think about my favorite shows, you know where they're not based? High school. 100%. Like, if I, you know
That's
what?
fair. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going. You know what? I'm fucking opening the list. I'm opening it.
Death Note's high school.
Death Note's not in my legendary list.
Oh, it's not.
I have to rewatch it. It's been a long time.
Oh man.
Right now, if I look, JoJo's is like, it's not based in high school. There are technically younger guys, but like,
Yeah.
Wait, I have something to blow a hole in your theory right now.
other
My
than
Hero
My Hero,
Academia.
other than My Hero, I was getting to it, Ethan. Let me fucking talk. Let me fucking talk. God damn it. God
Okay,
damn
but I
it.
think that's
Full
a pretty
Metal
big
Alchemist. Full Metal
cannonball in
Alchemist
your hole
Brotherhood.
there, sir.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood
Ship's
has
going
fuck
down.
all to do with that. One Punch Man has fuck all to do with that. Your Lie in April, they're like children. They're like 10 years old. That's
I
different.
think they're in junior high.
Well, fucking whatever, Joseph. You know what?
I
The
just
point is, listen, Steins Gate, not about high schoolers. My Hero, yes, understandable. I get what you're going for. And then, okay, Kuroko no okay, listen.
Kuroko no basketball.
I know, they're
Kuroko no
high schoolers.
basket.
They're
So
high
yeah,
schoolers.
like
I
a
know.
50-50.
That is not a
Well-
50-50. That is a 63, 30. You know what I'm trying to say. Suck my dick.
63,
Suck my fucking cock. Suck my big old flaccid dick. Fuck you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sick of it, is the point. I'm not saying that all the shows don't do it justice, because sometimes you can do it well, but I can't tell you how many bland ass shows that I've watched, and it's always
My
just high
favorite-
school kid in high school.
My favorite is when I'm so like trained to think that it is high school, and then there's some dialogue where they're like, "Oh yeah, he's just in junior high." And
Yeah,
it's
that
like,
pisses
"Wait,
me off.
what?"
That pisses me off. Every single time the characters look older than they actually are, it's so like uncommon for them to actually look correct. Like that's, if I may throw a stab at JoJo for a second, and obviously the
Yeah.
style is like very specific, and that's like a part of it. But Jotaro is a fucking teenager.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Jotaro is, they say it at the beginning, he's like
I-
16 or 17.
But I mean, like even look at season 1 of JoJo.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah,
there's
fucking Jonathan.
generations.
Jonathan was
Yeah.
technically in high school too.
So
Yeah.
is Dio at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm just saying,
Those
like,
are
and
fully
obviously
grown
that one's a
men.
little more specific because of the art style. But you can watch plenty of shows where, yeah, you just get some fucking character and you look at him and you're like, so you're trying to tell me this guy that I'm looking at right
This
now,
absolute
this
beefcake.
fucking unit is 14. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bullshit.
Yeah,
God
he's got a
damn it.
Bigger cock than Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Fuck,
He's supposed to
dude.
be 14 years old.
Big
Oh
old
my
dick.
goodness.
Just the massivest. Anyway, so all right, guys. Final thoughts. I mean, I already said I didn't move my rating. How are y'all?
I think I'm not moving my rating, but I am excited to see how this fight goes and unfolds.
I think I said my piece already too.
All right. Well, with all that being said, you can check us out on YouTube and Spotify
Woo.
at Devil Fruit. You can check us out on Twitter at Devil Fruit Corp. CORP. And if you want to find us on our personal social medias, you will have to create an elaborate scheme to weed us out from the mass.
7 at a time.
But we're gonna fight back, and you're gonna have to kill civilians to figure it out.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Metaphorically. See you guys later.
Join us next time for the big finale.
Big finale, and then we can fucking move on.
Is it 24, 28?
No, it's 24, dog. This is the last one. 20 to 20, 21 to
Oh.
24.
Oh shoot.
And then we're
okay.
done with
Wow,
Parasyte.
Joe. Goddamn.
Oh
You-
right.
you-
Okay.
And
All
next
right.
time, remember we're doing vintage.
Yeah, pre
So-
1990. I have
Get excited.
No idea.
Watch
what
those
I'm
old
gonna pitch.
T-shirts.
I've got no fucking idea. But we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be a choose a Rama. All right.
Ooh. Okay.